Definitely why I always have a bad back.
What's that?
Definitely why I always have a bad back.
Why don't you get a stand up desk?
Everyone keeps saying that. I just don't think it's like, I don't know, just a different approach. Standing up and drawing, maybe I've never done it, so just foreign to me or something. Yeah, 2013, it's like first year out of uni. I liked passport stuff back then and just sent Trent an email. And I was like, oh hey, do you want to be in this show I'm organising in Newcastle? And he was like, oh yeah, keen. And then something like, oh by the way, would you be interested in just doing some graphics for me? Being asked by like an Australian skateboard company that I respected and thought were doing really cool stuff. I was pretty stoked at the time. Yeah, I was only like first year out of uni. Yeah, pretty much went straight into like trying to be a freelance designer, illustrator, straight into the apparel world. Zoo Yorker might have been #1. And then instead of getting paid, I got to pick some product.
And who were like the first artists that you saw that you were like, I want to do that kind of thing?
Just down the realm of more like comic-y sort of stuff, Dan Clowes and like Pettibon's generally that sort of main dude that people who like just using one colour, it's like black ink,
yeah.
Which really, really resonated with me. I just like that looser look, I don't know.
Have you turned down work or said, I'm not doing that? You just didn't agree with what they want?
I mean, there was a moment with a brand where, pretty funny, like I drew this picture and it just sort of exploded around like, also like the Tumblr realm and stuff, like you just see it the most random places, like so many people got a tattoo, like it was just a picture of a scorpion and a rose, like nothing crazy, some porn star tattooed on her ass or something. But yeah, a company I was working for at the time sent me an email and said like, oh, hey, like this is cool, we're just gonna do our own version of it, if that's fine. And I was like, I work for you, 1. And 2, no, that is not fine, man. Like, you're gonna just email me and say you're gonna like reappropriate an artwork I've done because you saw it on Tumblr with like 100,000 likes or reposts or whatever it is. But they ended up like crumbling in Australia anyway, which was really cool.
Who was it?
Who was it? That's the $1 million question. Or maybe that's the bankruptcy question. That was the Element. Yeah, I was one of the chosen few that got to work at the grocery store in Alba. It was like every single unemployed person in Alba, which was like a couple of hundred people, went for these like 20 jobs at the grocery shop. It was pretty funny. They were like, oh, tell us, we had like this massive group interview and they were like, oh, tell us something special about you. And I was like, I really like David Bowie. That was the man himself. What's he doing? Who's on the phone? Ed. Down.
Yeah, it's more of a rockorium at the moment with my beach rocks.
Oh, your beach rocks. Yeah. Rocks with holes, divots that you find on the beach?
Rocks with divots. They're called magic rocks.
Oh, no, that's good.
Okay. I've been down to Sydney, I think, and he gave me that when I got off the train. And that was the first, 2008 was a real, wow, you know, and that was the very first really detailed drawing that I can remember.
Did you always know that he'd be a work in illustration?
I thought he was going to be a Batman stuntman. That was what I thought he'd grow up to be, but yes, always an illustrator.
Who smokes opium?
Nobody. Dad just collects opium pipes.
Where does he get them from?
I don't know.
Just an old catalogue on stuff that was available at an auction.
What is opium?
Opium?
Yeah.
It's a drug.
Nice.
A drug that old people used to use to keep their bodily functions going.
Well, how good's that? I was hoping it'd be sunny and nice. We'd go up to the entrance.
It was until half an hour ago.
I've got the series I drew of you in there. I really do wish I had more of like a knack for like abstract stuff. My brain tells me to like continuously go symmetrical. If something's not symmetrical, it sort of, maybe it doesn't work in my head as I see it. But I'd really like to be able to work more like that, I guess. Dude, that's heaps. Do you want any more out?
Nah, that's alright.
That's alright, isn't it? Hey, sit down. It touched, but that's the best you're going to get out of me. Huh? No.